I'd stolen in, all greedy-eyed and cunning in my bones, a juggler in the dust and shadows, poised for tricks. Blood bursting, trembling youth, weightless on a wicked thread of nervous steel-sprung limbs, thin and darkly hung upon crooked shades and edges. I was framed, black against my moonlit breaking in, from strange nights wandering where lamplights glistened in wet streets. I was listening to footsteps and orchestras fading, breathless, waiting upon the shore for the rising of a wreck. First, stars, wet-licked in peeling varnish, then the creeping birth, the looming, dooming enmity of shapes. Feather cautious, creeping in, towards the room, guts all a-spilling. Twinkle, twinkle, little toes, him's not hungry, him's what knows the art of pinchy pocket filling. She was sullen and mysterious, that old hag room. Unflattered by my easy grace, she curled, unkempt, in crazy space, and eyed me, jealous, from the furniture. But I was irresistible. A clandestine caress, a breeze of youth through old books, a fleeting flirt in nooks and crannies. It wasn't rape. It was subtlety that sprung the lock, unsilked the treasure, and found the clock along that midnight thread of ticking. I paused beside the dark wood mantelpiece, sifting grains of creeping time with scents emblazoned touch, and listening. I was suddenly afraid. Something strange. I felt a tremble in the silk. Tick tock, dickory dock. Someone turns a key in a lock. Twinkle, twinkle, little eyes have spied your evening's enterprise. Time to twist, to turn, to look, to blood savage eyes upon a butcher's hook, to leap, to grasp in hand, to formulate a nasty plan. And then, oh joy, oh sweet relief, to see that sad old man crumbling upon his walking stick. An age he was, and almost dead. A clot of blood clung to a dusty thread. A breeze, a sneeze, a cough, I thought, could cut him off and send him falling into flowers. But then he spoke to me. What nights are these that seem as dreams to me, that bring such strange gifts, black and moonlit? A shadow that shines like the sun is come, with eyes to see and ears to listen to an old man's memories. For joy, a boy is here. Come a little closer to me now, and I'll unwind a living rhyme and pay your ears for listening. I was born beneath a Janus moon, upon the cusp of winter's coming. Leaves were turning scarlet, blushing for their summer greeds, and falling. It was autumn in a blue land, and there was fire upon the lake. I opened up my eyes, and all the world fell in. A world of light, of day and night, of stars, too beautiful, too bright. A world of running, jumping, shouting at the sky, and everything amazing in the gazing of my eye. A world possessing, and I possessed, of heroes and histories, of fairy tales and scents, and then I saw her, running, naked through gardens with the gods of youth, and falling upon the lush grass, a smile upon her lips. Narcissus himself could not resist her charms. She was exalted by each hair, each moment perfect in the green and blue. She thrilled her tender sex, brazen, to the wind, blaze and thunderous colours of creation's summer curtain. She was an angel, and a world of woman ached within her breast. She was an angel, and she fell, as only angels fall, with burning wings. Time is too meticulous at all, to torture, to improve upon a feather, and ever finding flight imperfect, it shapes by grains the curl of claw, the savage sight, endless variations of a scream, a moment's vertigo, a moment's faith, hung upon a breath that ever fails, falls, shivers and bequeaths perhaps one small echo to a history that bleeds. What heartless promise cast the honest emptiness with stars? What cruel caress distressed the perfect silence of the sea, and stirred in shadows dreams that rose? A ripple answered to a breeze, a kiss so slight it missed from heaven's heart a beat, and started life's green ravishing lust, a torrid dream of glitter gleaming just beyond my failing grasp. It seems there was a vision breathed its fire into me, and all the world was virgin, waiting, poised my burning fingertips to the melting of a breast. All the rest, it seems, there was a dream, a lost forever, might have been a memory. That savage moment of my youth that opened with my eyes has died too suddenly. Hushing in this empty spire, I've listened to its fainting song, and it has famished me. I have become a gazing husk of tearless reminiscence, starving for some other time, my eyes all crawling through with ghosts, despise, unshine, and crush each moment's thirsty dream to soft and disenchanted dust. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, strikes the midnight of my soul so far. Can it be an innocent of light come shining, shining, shining? For all is naught but phantom made beneath its cool contagion. In silence spills a sweet distraction, strange for drinking eyes, the light consumes. whispers. I'd stolen in, all greedy-eyed and cunning in my bones, a juggler in the dust and shadows, poised for tricks. But then, enchanted by despair, I hung upon the nail of an old man's stare. The clock coughed upon its earless cloth, as seconds, dreading each inevitable drip, slipped insane with regularity. Inch by inch, his liver-spotted fingers crept to possess, and piece by piece he stole my precious youth from me. And when the clock gave up the ghost and choked upon eternity, horror and horror, my soul to see, my own greedy eyes in his head, starving for the rest of me. So welcome to the unwelcome guest, ill met and left. I share an uncomfortable silence with a stiff, indifferent chair. Mockery is everywhere, amongst the chinaware, the crystal and the cutlery, a crown upon the stilted table that waits impatiently for me to leave. But I must stay a while, must play the unfunny clown a while, with my one jest and my dusty bag of bones. I am a comma, an interruption at the seance of someone else's furniture. Or was it just conceit, compose this tragedy of lost forever might-have-beens and memories? The truth is, I have no time. Life was just a short walk, and through the mist I see the cliffs falling away forever. The earth's grave suck is calling me, beguiling me to sleep. I must to dust resolve. But high above, my sounding spire still utters of that sudden spring. Cathedral echoes faintly sing, my evening eyes remembering. I see the cliffs, the virgin cliffs, assailed by storming oceans, crashing, bursting, and the wind's capricious lust that loves and dreams. It lifts the living shard of silk, the flashing seagull screams, believing in eternal flight, abandoned cries, I am a god, and flies in star-toothed night.